The hype is here. Kendra, what's going on? The tailgate continues. You know that.
Continues. Yes.
Holy cow. And I tell you what, today, this tailgate session is out of control and it's so special to me. I got to tell you real quick, Kendra, look at this crowd behind me. They are yelling one word, Johnny, Johnny, Johnny.
And they have stayed there for like 3 days straight.
They are waiting for you.
Oh, that's it.
The ASA Volunteer of the Year. Are you kidding me?
That is it. Ladies and gents, cowboys and cowgirls, it's the one, the only ASA, I can't even say it, Volunteer of the Year, Johnny Ruffini. What's up, Johnny?
Woo-hoo.
How you guys doing? It's great to be here. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, man, we are going to have a blast today, brother. And you know what? I got to tell you, man, right off the bat, man, straight up, you earned it, man. You earned it, man. You deserve everything about it, man. Volunteer of the Year.
I am honored to get that. I'm really, really excited and really thrilled.
Okay, so we might as well just jump in that. Tell me the scoop of like when you found out that you were the winner.
So I was in Houston teaching a class, and my phone rings, and it's Halima and Haley from ASA, and I'm like, well, I'm kind of teaching class. They're like, well, do you have time to chat? We got to chat with you a bit. And I'm like, well, I can call you over lunch. They said, fine, call us over lunch. So I called them back over lunch. I'm like, what's up? And they said, well, we wanted to tell you, you're going to be our volunteer of the year this year. And I was like dumbfounded. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And they're like, yeah. And like, but you can't tell anybody. I'm like, okay. They're like, no, you can't tell anybody until we announce it. And I'm like, okay. So had to keep it under wraps. Couldn't even tell my buddy, the shark. Couldn't do anything.
You know what? And he could not. And you know what? Because he knows with me, I'd be hyping it up, but I would never say anything to him. I know. I get to see it. I'm like, John, 96 like, shows with you, brother?
And I'm like, yeah, I knew, but I couldn't say anything. I was sworn to secrecy.
As soon as I seen that, man, I had to text you, brother. So what, I got to ask you, like, seriously, after you heard that and you told your wife, I mean, what went on at the family?
She was really excited. My CEO was thrilled. He was just, cause he knows how much I volunteer and willingly. I mean, we all volunteer, and it's just a great thing to do with ASA. They're a great organization.
Absolutely.
And, they were all psyched and proud and happy and really supportive. So it'll definitely make Staffing World more special than it normally is.
It will, because you know what? Everybody's going to be around John. You know that. So the time of John just chilling with me for one beer probably won't happen, because he's going to have crowds of people saying, congratulations. You're speaking, right?
I am speaking. I am doing a quick knowledge talk in the hub. I'm hosting the Healthcare Section Council's panel session. Doing one of those roundtable facilitation sessions, and I'll also be doing a reading from my book. So it'll be a busy week.
John, tell us about your book.
The book, hard to believe it'll be a year next month that it was released. It was not my first book, but my first nonfiction book. So it's a book about the story of the adoption of my youngest daughter.
That's incredible.
It's a 3-year battle with a foreign country's government that ultimately had to go to the Supreme Court before we could bring her home. So it's a pretty cool story. Ended happy. We brought her home, and everything was great. But I was really psyched to get it out there. So I'll be doing a reading from that.
We'll have to come check it out.
It's amazing too. And by the way, I had him on one of my shows, Behind the Book, and John never seen me that side of me, did you, buddy? I shed a tear, man. It was like he's like, you're not hyped today, man. I'm like, dude, this is about you and your family. You get a chance, Kendra, you got to check out the episode. It was great. We did it in the spring this year, and it was just, the stuff that goes on in that book, it's amazing what, and plus still be a staffing professional and still have a high energy to do everything he does now,
Yeah. Incredible.
I think that helped me with that. I mean, just the drive, the energy, all the stuff that we're trained to do with communication, negotiation, and resilience. It all helped in getting through all that. So it was pretty cool.
Very cool.
But it was surreal, which is why I had to write about it. It was like, when I talk to people about it, they're like, you gotta be kidding, that actually happened? I'm like, oh, you have no idea.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it would make a good book, and had to wait because I started writing it way years ago. My kids were little, and my wife said, okay, now wait a minute, this is your kid's story, so you've got to wait till they're of age and they've got to give you your blessing. And I'm like,
good woman.
okay.
Yeah.
So they're all old now. They're all in their 20s, and they were okay with it. So I changed the names for some of them to respect their privacy, but the story is based off of the real story.
It's incredible. Well,
what a touching
thank
story.
Yeah, I will be there definitely to hear about your story, and at the Knowledge Hub, absolutely. So
cool. Yeah,
leading
excited.
on people as well. So yeah, we are going to be busy, and you are the most busiest man in show business this year.
Yes, he is the showbiz guy.
Well,
so
when you're at Staffing World, why not stay busy as much as you can? Why not do as much as you can? That is like the for all of us every year. So
agreed. Yeah,
it's great to I'll be psyched to see you guys in person.
So John, when's the book reading? What day do you know?
The book reading, I do. I just got the notification today, as a matter of fact. It is Wednesday, the 23rd at 12:30 Central. So from 12:30 to 1.
Look at you, man.
You're
going to have your Mr. Rogers sweater on when you get have
I'll change into my tennis shoes and
wouldn't you like to be my neighbor, right?
Best show ever. Best show ever.
Oh my goodness, John. I could see that with you, buddy.
Oh, that's hysterical. I'll be set. I'll be excited. It'll be fun.
We should plug the roundtables as well. Let's plug those roundtables.
Yeah, plug the roundtables.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Now, Richard, I know you're doing one also.
Industrial section on Thursday, yeah. But this is about you, Johnny, not about me, bro. It's about me all week, man. This is about you, man. You see how Kendra always reverses that? You're in the spotlight right now, brother, at the bottom of the screen. This is about you.
Oh my gosh, you're too funny.
Yeah, the roundtable discussions are amazing. They have I don't know 20 or more tables. I think maybe 30 tables with topics around leadership, topics around sales and business development and recruiting. 40.
Are they going to do like the like timing thing like they've done in the past, where you have like a certain amount of time and then you got to switch tables or something?
I believe so. I do believe so. So yeah. Yep. And that's at 2:15 on Wednesday. So
look at you with the schedule. I like it.
Look at that. I tell you what, we did at the industrial section this year. We didn't do the time thing. We're going to do the full hour, maybe the last 10 minutes. We're going to put all our thoughts together and put it up on the board, so you get the full 45 minutes, because that time sometimes it rushes you out of here. You don't have enough time for everybody to contribute and all that good stuff. So
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
No time clock. There ain't no watches on this wrist.
Well, John,
so what do you guys? What's that?
You're not going to be running around Nashville leading sessions and just making the world a better place as the volunteer of the year, what are you looking forward to?
I'm most looking forward to connecting with folks that I usually only see once a year. So being able to have that in-person contact and catch up, and I'm going to be learning like the rest of us. I'll get there and I'll map out my sessions that I want to go see and sit in, and I gotta soak up some knowledge and take it back to my team.
Wonderful.
That's good stuff.
No doubt.
Okay, Johnny. So what are you wearing, man? You know what I'm going to wear, right? Probably this is what I got on. It's Nashville.
You know what, Richard? That's the wardrobe has yet to be determined. I don't know.
Ooh.
So I think I know what I'm wearing for my Knowledge Hub talk. I think I know what I'm going to wear for the book reading, but I don't know what I'm going to wear when I walk on stage yet.
Ooh, that's a big choice.
It's a big choice. I don't know. So we'll see.
Get your wife
determined.
Make sure Knowledge Hub and stuff, you catch me, brother, so I can do some videos of you and do some clips. You know that, man. I got your back on that.
Absolutely. Will do.
So give us a scoop on the Knowledge Hub. What's the topic? And
the Knowledge Hub is 5 things recruiters need right now to be successful. And it's going to be a combination of, 5 things they should be doing and 5 questions they should be asking. So really it's 10 things kind of snopped in there. So basically a minute a topic. So we're just going to whiz through with some fast action takeaways, and it should be a lot of fun. It's going to be a whir. It's just going to go by because they're quick. They're only 10 minutes.
10 minutes, man. Dawn, I can't do 10 minutes. You know that. Remember the last time I did one? They said you can go at the end. I went like 13. So I got to ask you, how many times have you practiced this? I know you're timing this.
I've practiced it several times this week already, and I'm sure I'll practice it several more because I want to make sure people get the most out of it. But I also want to make sure that the points get across and I don't rush through it. So it'll flow. It should flow through pretty nicely.
I love it. So who else is going from your team? Or is anybody else?
Just me. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm the only person from Health Trust that's attending. So pretty psyched. My company's very supportive of all I do with ASA. So thankfully they're behind me 100%, which is
you know
cool.
what, Kendra? It's not even just ASA. It's what he does for the industry. If it's
Mhm.
SIA or any of them, John, what you do for the industry, man, is a badass. I'm just going to say it like that. I'm going to keep it clean right now. But
I
no,
love this
seriously,
industry, as we all do. I
you
absolutely
do.
love it. It's provided me a ridiculously fun career,
Yeah.
and and at this point it's like, okay, I'm still in it. I hope I'm in it for a while longer, and you just want to you do what you can to give back and help other people get through the industry and get over those humps that we all had to get over, and be in a position that they can make a career out of it and have success. So
Well
yeah,
said. Yeah,
yeah, I
agreed.
love it.
You do love it, John, man. We all love it, man.
I
It's
do.
great.
Yeah,
Okay, so Nashville. Have you been there before?
love Nashville. I oddly enough, I get to go to Nashville about once a month with work
Oh,
because
I
we
did
have
see that. Yeah, you
That's
go
right.
yeah
I
often.
forgot. Yeah.
we have a hub of travel, a hub of recruiters in Nashville, right over in Capitol View. So I love Nashville. It's a great city. I don't often get out to do things when I'm there. I'm usually working, and that's about it. So um, about the extent of the entertainment, I'm able to check out the food scene for like dinners and stuff. They have a great food, great
I
music
do.
scene,
Yeah.
just a lot of fun. There's a place that I try to check out and have dinner at when I'm there, um, called the Listening Room, which
Ooh,
is one of those places where songwriters come out and sing acoustically. They sing their songs, some of which have had hits. Others are just up and coming, trying to make a name for themselves. So it's really cool. You chill, you listen to some good music, you have some food. Um, yeah, it's just outside the main city, so that's a lot of fun.
favorite
Oh, I'm
bar,
adding
John.
that to my list.
Yeah,
Favorite
favorite bar,
bar?
John. Come on.
Jeez, um, I don't go to a lot of bars there, Richard. Um,
Pick one, just anyone on Broadway. There's your answer. There's plenty to
That's
choose
it.
you know
from.
what? There's one all the way down on Broadway, and I gosh, what's the name of it? They've got great burgers. And I will
Ooh,
go there. They've got great burgers and some cool house-made cocktails. And I forget the name of it, which is really, really sad.
That's okay.
Um,
You can put in the
but
comments later,
you put
John.
it
We
in the
understand.
comments exactly because I want to go. So I'll remind you.
So, so by the
there's
way,
no
Kendra, do you
shortage
know
of places to go, obviously.
that's it? Johnny's like our travel agent right now. By the way, Kendra, do you know he's a musician, big
I
time
did not
singer
know
and
that.
songwriter?
Doesn't
Yeah.
surprise me.
I
That
wouldn't say
doesn't.
big time, but I've always been, yeah.
Stop it.
I'm a
Anybody that
piano and
does
keyboard
music, man.
player and love to write songs and used to do it a lot more, but yeah, always a vested hobby. It's a lot of
Oh
fun.
wow. Yeah.
Yes,
All
and
about the writing.
he's got some songs out there online somewhere. We won't talk about that, will we, John? Can
They're
I just
there.
throw it out there? They're out there somewhere.
You can
All
go
right.
to
Quick Google
YouTube and go to
search.
John Ruffini Music, and you can hear what's out there.
That's awesome. Okay, we'll
Yep,
do. Thank you.
that's a
Put that in the
plug,
comments,
Johnny.
John.
Okay. You
Oh,
guys are
Kendra, you're going
cracking
to
me
ask
up.
him the question. Go for it.
Oh yes. All right. Favorite country artist. Who you got?
Wow. I love country music. It's hard not to like Luke Combs.
There.
Um,
Yeah.
but gosh, I like a ton of people. Luke Combs is great. There's an up and coming guy named Cooper Allen, who
Mhm.
is not as well known as I think he will be at some point. He's really good.
Okay.
I've always been a Blake fan, and Luke Bryan, Jason Aldean. I mean, just really, really good music. And I also, Thomas Rhett. Um, I mean, there's just so many. Those come to mind. But
That's a
Luke
good
Combs has
list,
so many
Johnny.
cool hits.
Not bad, but there's one person everybody talks about this week. We got to mention her name, Dolly. Dolly Parton. Who
Dolly,
doesn't love Dolly?
Dolly's a legend. Come on,
She's a legend. That's what I said. She's a
Dolly
queen.
is a legend. It's amazing to me that she's still got more energy than the Energizer Bunny. She's incredible. She's like ageless.
She
She
is.
is.
I swear it's because her spirit. She's just such a beautiful human being.
You know what? I agree. She
Yeah.
really is. That comes through, and
Yeah.
yeah, she's pretty incredible. And talk about someone who's a talented songwriter.
Mm.
She's insane. She can
Mhm.
crank out a song like that. You heard how she wrote 9 to 5, didn't you?
No, give us a little scoop before we go.
So they wanted her to write a theme song for that movie, and she was in her trailer using the restroom on the set, and an idea came to her, so she started writing it on toilet paper, and that was the start of the song. She
Uh,
She's
Legend.
just ridiculously talented. Yeah,
Right.
she's insane.
She might be at the tailgate later on this week. You never know. Dally might show up.
You get Dolly on the tailgate, Richard. Holy cow. That crowd behind you will go real crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, they're pumped up right now. They keep saying, Johnny, I'm in a bubble right now, buddy. That's why they're screaming, man. They're going to be out there for the next 4 days waiting for you, man, to get on the stage. I can't wait.
They're there for the shark. I tell you, that's it.
Hey, Johnny, I always say this. Any final thoughts for anybody going at the staffing world, man? Give us a 1 minute scoop.
If you're in the staffing and recruiting world, it is literally the event to go to. There's more opportunities to network with people in your industry. I've made lifelong relationships, lifelong friends, both personally and professionally. I mean, it is such a good, not just to network, but the amount of knowledge you can walk away from all the learning tracks. I'm a huge fan. It's just a great event, and ASA does it right. Every year they continue to amaze me how they pull this stuff off, and they make it look so easy, but we all know they work their butts off behind the scenes.
Yeah, they do. Yes.
You got it.
Yeah.
Work your butts off, man. Working 9 to 5, right? Can I sing that?
Go, man.
No karaoke for me, man.
Right.
All right, Johnny, you ready on 3? You know we're doing the yeehaw. You ready for it?
All right, I'm ready.
1, 2, 3. Yeah! All right, Johnny, I'll see you in Nashville.
Yes, you will. Thank you both very much. We'll see you soon.
Thank you both.